What were we talking about on the show years ago today? Today in show history, 1 year ago today, Republican Wisconsin Senator Ron Johnson said that employers should be able to deny coverage to cancer patients because our nation was based on freedom. Of course, this was part of his opposition to Obamacare, which fortunately has been upheld by the Supreme Court. Not the first boneheaded thing we've heard said in relation to Obamacare. Certainly not the last.
Oh, yeah.
2 years ago today, Michelle Bachmann's husband, Dr. Marcus Bachmann, referred to gay people as barbaric and also touted several other anti-gay talking points. Speculation remains as to the nature of the Bachmann marriage, to say the least. 3 years ago today, the Institute for Creation Research Graduate School was no longer allowed to award Masters of Science degrees to students based on the lack of foundation in what they teach after moving from California to Texas. This was a really good story we did 3 years ago where they were told, okay, you moved from California to Texas. You're awarding a Master of Science for completely unfounded, scientifically ideas based simply on religious writings. You can't really give out a Master's of Science anymore. It just doesn't make sense. It was the right decision, and that was a very cool story.
Of course, yeah.
And 4 years ago today, some recordings of Richard Nixon were uncovered, and it turned out that in spite of him being referenced as an anti-choice crusader, he was in favor of abortions in some cases, specifically interracial pregnancies. Not exactly the pro-choice advocate we would like to be able to point to.
No.
Given the racist undertones, but interesting recordings nonetheless that we talked about 4 years ago today on the show.
I don't know if we can look to Nixon for anything positive.
He wasn't a dumb guy. Nixon was really a smart guy. It's just that it was the wrong decision after wrong decision.
Yeah, yeah. So maybe not the smartest guy.